Good evening. Hello and welcome. How are you all doing? It's Sunday the 4th of September. September already. I'm Emma Goddard. You can find me at coastalcrafter.com. So I'm here for my Sunday live. I've been missing in action for a few weeks. It's been a busy old time. What with one thing and another. Plus the summer holidays and birthdays. So, hey Louisa, how are you? This evening I thought I would share the fresh cut flower bundle. So I'll just wait till a few people jump on and then I'm going to share the promotion. I already had this stamp set actually. So it was this one here. Good afternoon, Chris. Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday, Jen. And there is now bundles and dies to go with it, which is awesome. Hey, Kathleen. Hey, Claire. You're all jumping on. Hello. So while everyone is coming on, I've missed you all. Right, let me add this. So hopefully you can see this ish okay. So this is the current promotion. So it's Perfect Partners. And it's the one to the right hand side that I'm sharing this evening. There are 6 bundles in the promotion. And they go with stamp sets that are current in the annual catalogue. So you've got the apples, the fresh cut flowers, the cute piggy one, the Christmas one, the waterfall, and then the Yeti, and they've all been bundled up with dies. So it's the fresh cut flowers one that I am sharing this evening. You get 10% if you put it in as a bundle, 10% off, or you can just buy the dies. If you've already got the stamp set, then you can buy the dies as an add-on. The piggy ones is cute, isn't it? So I like the little like pull along wagon with the piggy one. Very cute. Hello, Anne-Marie. Right, let me pop you down onto Desk View. I have prepped a few bits and pieces this evening, in as much that I have die cut a few bits and bobs. So these are the dies that you get. Clatter, clatter, bang. So there's all of these. So you get the dies that will cut out. And what's nice about this is you get the inside part of this flower. So I, as you know, if you join me regularly, I'm not adverse to cutting out, but it does cut the insides of this flower. So that for me would be a winner. And this one, and where is it? This one. And then you've got these extra bits and bobs. So you've got this lovely border piece, little spriggy bit. Those flowers. And this little one, which is like a die cut of this here. Some leaves. Or leaf outlines, little blossoms, and a little spriggy bit that would take those 3 blossoms. I think they would then sit on there. So that is all of the dies. So let me put them to one side. I have die cut a bundle of bits and bobs. Ta-da! Some in gold and some in watercolour. So we've got these to play with. Pretty, isn't it? Like lovely sprig. And then little flowers. So I've got all those bits pre-cut. And then I pre-cut the border a few different ways and a few times. So one in the gold. Which is really pretty. 1, 2, 3 in white, So you've got sort of borders here. So I thought we could layer those up into sort of an ombre, something like that. I don't know. I'll have a play with that. And then I double cut it. So I cut it. So it's got 3 squares, whereas the die's got 2. So what I've done with that is I've just cut it and I have lined that back up into the, you can kind of feel it going into the slot when you die cut it. So I've lined it back up and die cut that back out to get the wider piece. So yeah, that's how I've got that. So I've just cut it twice, which is pretty cool. And then I have also cut this piece, which I think will pop onto our first card. So I've cut it once on one side and then come back and ran it through on the other side. So you've got kind of choices as to how you, I'm sure there's many other ways that you could play with that die, but that is what I have run through so far. And yeah, so that's where we're at. So oh, I also heat embossed some flowers, but I'm going to stamp some anyway. But I've heat embossed some in white. Not sure you can see them, but I thought we could watercolor paint into those, but I was going to blend colour for the first one and then see where we go from there. Hey Sylvia, morning. Morning. Right. Evening for us, morning for you. Yeah, pleased to be back live. Right, let's stamp out. Let's do large flower. Do just the large one. And colour that with some blends. Do we have any preference on colours? I'll start with the green, and then you can maybe pick out some colours for the flowers. Shall I go? What I could do? Oh, I should have thought this through. What colours? Let's do. I always go yellow. Yellow's a good go-to, isn't it? Blush. Kathleen says blush. What a good idea. Let's do that because I know you love your. Corals and your blush pink. I'm going to go coral, and with that, let's go old olive, maybe, or maybe seafoam. Is that too light? Maybe. Joe says I love a purple. There are a few other bit. I do have a few people who do love a purple. What about sort of succulent? Blush with a bit of gold. Yes. Your favourite. Right, let's do that then. And I can do a touch of gold on there as well. So I won't go too pale on the blush, but if I go sort of light Calypso coral, then we can sort of fade that out a bit with the petal pink. So what is on your craft desk at the minute? Have you gone full on Christmas yet, or are you still playing with birthday cards? What's everyone up to at the minute? I have had a team day just yesterday and we went full on Christmas. I've had loads of Christmas stuff on my desk recently, so I thought for a change I will get these flowers out. Nuts and squirrels, Kim says. Fab. Autumn, birthdays, weddings. Awesome kit. Love that, Sue. Hazel's finishing yesterday's projects. Paper pumpkin. Oh, those sunflowers. I'm so envious. I'm so envious. We can't get that pumpkin kit here in the UK. But I'm just watching on with, you know, I'm just watching all the beautiful projects that you're all making. No cards this week. Maggie's done 4 Christmas cards, nearly finished. Chris is playing with nuts and bolts. Oh, I like that one. And Melissa is holly. So a mix. I think we've got a mix of bits and bobs. I think it's this kind of funny time of year, isn't it, where we're, you know, not quite doing full on Christmas, but you've got to start, haven't you? It's sneaky. It's, you know, I know it's the same time every year, but it sneaks up on me. It's I think I don't want to get too early with Christmas and then bam, beginning of December and I'm still sending Christmas cards. No. Right, so I am mixing. What am I mixing here? Dark petal pink, light petal pink, and then there was a touch of Calypso coral in there as well. Joyce has a container full of Christmas cards done already. Oh, go you. Anniversary cards. Kathleen. Yeah, a good Christmas card to mass produce. That's definitely the way to go. I have to say, I have ordered myself. I've got one and then I've ordered another one. The new kit that has come out. The one with the oranges and the cinnamon sticks in. Can't think of the name of it at the moment. But I thought they would be good for some of my cards to send out because I can mass produce some of them for certain things. Karen, just for, oh my goodness. Karen's making 150 cards. Wow. And what a lovely thing to do. So will they have multiple kind of packs in their Christmas boxes, Karen? They have like a set of them in their boxes. That's such a nice thing to do. Evening to everyone joining. Hey, Janet. Right, I'm going to see if I can put a touch of this dark. It is very dark, so I just need to be very cautious with it. I'm not sure, it's maybe a bit too dark. Let's see if we can blend some of that out. Yeah, not bad. It's just maybe a bit too dark with that. I'm not going to do that on the rest of them, I don't think. I think of a swap for on stage. You're going to go. Oh, fab. Yeah, on stage is going to be here before we know it. So the live on stage in Europe is in Vienna and I am booked to go. So I am excited. That is going to be good. But yes, swaps for that. Let's get our thinking caps on. Right, I'm going to stop faffing about with these flowers. I think they're probably good to go as they are. I could keep going with these, to be honest. I'm really enjoying colouring those, but let's leave that as they are. Guys, it's the 3rd year of doing it, and there's more every year. People donate all sorts of things, food, toiletry, and a lovely pit. Oh, how lovely. I can remember you telling me about that, and it's such a nice idea. 3D item, and it took a few months to think of something. Oh my goodness, I hope my swap doesn't take me a few months, otherwise I'll be well behind schedule. But yeah, just trying to if you're doing a 3D item, I think trying to think out what you're doing and think about sort of measurements and what's going to maybe go in it, or takes definitely a bit of planning. But I think I'm going to go card fronts for mine. And maybe a little bit of watercolouring. I don't know. I say that and then it would probably be something completely different. Right, this is dark soft succulent. Let's put that on. And so if you're on my newsletter list, I have sent out earlier today a newsletter just reminding you of upcoming classes, events and kits. Again, so that are out. So currently open for booking. I have got my Brian and Emma's super awesome fun time card kit. This will be our 5th kit, I believe. And they're just very similar format, but just slightly different each time. So this one is using the what was it gonna be? The Decorated with Happiness, so Christmassy themed. And there's going to be 6 designs, 12 cards. So 12 cards and all the supplies you need. And they are awesome. And that closes on the 8th of September. So that is open to everyone. You can have kit by post. You can have online only. So open to anyone, anywhere in the world. There's a PDF and a video from Brian and myself. And then we have a bonus Zoom call that you get invited along to as well, which is always lots of fun. So yeah, that's going on at the minute. And then I've got my usual classes, my monthly class. I've got Fond of Autumn is my next class. And then I have my Christmas event, which is at a local garden centre. They have a fabulous room there and we craft all day, and it is so much fun, and there is so many projects, and that's going to be all Christmassy themed. But due to room size, the places for the in-person are limited, so if you want to come along to that, I suggest grabbing a space sooner rather than later, because they are going fast. Right, that is on the Friday the 7th of October, by the way. So the in-person is Friday the 7th. But if you're not local, you can, join the online version, which is the following weekend. And you can have a kit by post, or you can do online only. So if you're not in the UK, there's options. I try and do all the options for all my classes. Wendy says, I'm going to on stage for the first time. I'm very excited. You will love it. Yes, I am all booked. All booked. You will love it, Wendy. It's the best experience. So for those who don't know what that is, it is a demonstrator. If you're a demonstrator, we get together for an event in November once a year, and it's just loads of fun. Loads and loads of fun. Right, I am going to cut this out. Right, let's die cut this so you will see what this does. Let's bring this in so you can see. Let's move you up without seeing all the mess on my desk. Sorry for the... How am I going to get the big shot under that? I can't move you up high enough without making it go all wobbly. Right. Now, I have this, so we'll cut that. I need to move that paper out of the way, but you'll see what I've done to my desk. Oh my goodness. Right, so my desk is white, and I have got what's called contact paper on it. And so you can change the design over and stuff like that. It was dead cheap, but not the easiest thing to put on. And I was doing my nails the other day, and I dropped a bit of nail varnish remover, and I just went to wipe it up. Yeah, the contact paper does not like the nail varnish remover. Look at this. It has taken all, yeah, whoops. So we'll just cover that back up. We'll not discuss that one. Because it just made, now I'm looking at it thinking, oh, and I need to redo my whole desk. That will teach me, won't it? Yeah, whoops. Whoops. It just looks distressed. Should I just stick some gems on it and call it done? So annoying. I mean, I had been thinking my whole desk had been looking a bit tatty, and I was thinking about redoing it, but it kind of forces the issue. So never mind. Right. Anyway, bigger things to worry about. Let's show you. So I've got a bit of back. Look how beautifully that cuts out. So yes, you can fussy cut around the outside, but you can't get those inlay pieces, and it makes it look just really finished and really pretty. So I had the set already, so I was like, well, I'm going to definitely get the dies because it makes it look nice. So let's bring in, I have to say I quite like that on the black. I'm wondering whether we what to do. A bit of gold. Maybe get another taller piece of gold, because that's quite nice with the, maybe just the strip on that side. Let me see. I was just playing around with that gold, so I had like a little leftover piece. So I had a small piece, but I wonder if I've got I can cut a bigger piece. Let's do, how tall is that piece of white? I think I've cut it, 14.5 centimeters. And let's do, so I'll put that on the edge and then just give it a little tape. And let's put that through. Okay. Kathleen asked for gold. We've gone gold. So let's put that out the way. just tidy that die up. It's ready for next time. And then you've got a little bit of confetti. That little brush out as well. And then we can layer that. So I just wonder, maybe kind of crisscross that over. Let's cut it and see. I think a whole panel of it is going to be too much, so I'm kind of thinking that border was nice. I quite like the half and half. And if we go over the top like that, that's more champagne actually, but we'll go gold anyway. What shall we do? What DSP or something have we got? Oh, I know. Let's do a little stamp bit, maybe. This kind of solid one, and I wonder if I do stamp off. Is that petal pink? Come on. Let's do. This is petal pink. If I took that edge off, I know, like, if I just went with one of these pieces, maybe for this one. Not sure about layout. Struggling with layout on this one. Thinking some gold twine down that edge, or maybe some crumb cake, linen thread, because that could sit. Just decisions. Just the maybe bit of gold coming out of there. Maybe pretty, but maybe like less. That's better. I'm going to need the wider. I'm going to use this panel because I want the wider piece of white. Let's go white on there. And then gold coming out underneath. So I can put that there. And I'll tidy that up in terms of height, but that can then sit on that side. Kind of getting there. Just need maybe a sort of a sentiment or something like that. Or, oh yeah, Claire says stamp both edges, but I think I'm going to stick with one now I've layered it to the offset to the edge. And then, I mean, we can always bring in some sprigs and stuff because I've cut some. So look at that. That just gives it like a little extra gold. Or champagne, I should say. And then, yeah. Let's do that. Let's stick that onto there. I think definitely some sort of ribbon, maybe. At least some linen thread. Sticking that onto there so I can trim that gold. And I'm going to pop that up on some dimensionals, so that's going to stick up. The sprig it gives it a bit of extra, doesn't it? Gives it a little something, something. Let's do. Let's go linen. And I'll go twice round, and then I can proof that in a minute. Put a dimensional to hold that. Right, we're there. So let's pop that on. I'll deal with that linen thread in a minute. Because I want a bow, but I just want that out of the way for a minute. And I'll layer that on. There. Have that. Maybe put like a little tag coming off that or something, rather than a sentiment going across the card. Maybe that might be nice. Got the fingers and thumbs. There. And then I will go dimensionals on that as well. Oh, Katie, can you hear? Yes, my husband is doing piano practice in the distance. I had closed the kitchen door, but he hasn't closed the lounge door, which is where he is. So I'm just going to pull that too, as nice as it is. All right, let's put that. Where are we going to put that sprig? Should we put the sprig? It was into that side there, I think. Occasionally a new one gets added to the repertoire, and I think, oh, I haven't heard this one before. It suddenly suddenly comes in. Oh, it was my ear. Let me. Oh, the glue dot's very sticky. There. Let's do that. I shall just go and close the door. 1 second. That's better. Can have a sing along. All right. Let's get this little spriggy bit as well. I think kind of there. So just gives it a little something on top. We need maybe a sentiment to sit across here or up there on the bow. There is no sentiment in this set, so this one is just flowers. And what shall we have? Should we just have, I do like the Celebrating You, because it's got just some nice just for you lots of love, those two, or you've got happy birthday, you've got all sorts of sentiments in this one. It's such a good set. But let's do lots of love. Should we maybe, what about stamping this one in, what about white on soft succulent? Oh no, poor Steve. I know. Here's a door shut on him. Yes. Let's do the sentiment in white embossing on soft succulent. I think that would be quite nice. Just for or gold, actually. Let's go gold because I always pull the white out, and the gold will go nice with you. Oh, maybe over stamped a little. Rescued. Maybe, do you think up there, or should we have it going across the down here? Sort of that sits better, I think. It balances better, doesn't it? Maybe we should have tied the bow through this loop here. I wonder if I could do that. I wonder if I can get that around. No, I've stuck it down so much, but I wonder. Right, let's do a bit of linen thread, whatchamacallit. Let's see. So I'll get that to stick. I need a double-sided bit of tape, I think. Okay, so oops. See, we can always fix things. If we don't, I could have just left that bow there. I'm sure it would have been fine, but I didn't want it there. So right, I'm going to tape the thread behind there. So that's that bit fixed. Then I can either leave it with a double line of thread, or this then means I can tie a bow through the front of this bit as if it was there all along. So let's so kind of fiddling and let's get that through. Can I get that up there? I'm not sure. Can that pull through? I might need tweezers. I'm not sure I'm going to get hold of that otherwise. Ooh. I don't think the tweezers are even going to help me. I should have just left it. Maybe if I go the other way. 3 hours later, Emma makes the card. Or I could just tie a bow. I'm going to just tie a bow. I really wanted to tie it around that thread, but I'm going to just tie a bow and stick it on with a glue dot. No one will ever know. I thought, oh, that'll tie around nicely. let's not even worry. Right, glue dot it is. Glue dot to the rescue. There you go. Ta-da! Right, and then that sentiment piece can sit on top of there. So I think we'll just tape that on. And that kind of sits in the right place then. The bow was just not in the right place up the top there. It was no one will ever know, but Hazel will. We all know. We'll know the secret. Right, let's finish this one off with some sparkles. What shall we put on here? We've got all those these little ones are very sweet. They're red, gold, green. These ones, these tiny little gold are kind of perfect actually, because they're just really shiny and super elegant. There. Just gives a little shine there. So they are red and green adhesive backed pearls, although you also get silver and gold. Don't ask me why they're called that. But they're lovely. So, right, let's put that on. Should we put it on crumb cake, Sahara Sand, petal pink? We could do petal pink base, maybe. Nope. What about Seafoam, or as I say, Sahara Sand might be quite nice. That's nice. Kind of goes with the gold. So I might have some of those, but I think you might. Sahara Sand, just kind of soft, but not white, for a bit of colour behind, and kind of just goes with the gold. Oh, what have I done to that base? Right, hang on. I have to make this base. What have I done? I don't think I measured that piece of white before I started, which was not helpful. I don't have much to play with, otherwise I'm going to end up cutting that linen thread, which I don't want to do. Just make the base a bit bigger. It's a skinny border, but I will take it. It will fit on. Right. Right, let's do one that is a bit more vibrant now. So we've done our lovely blush colour. Pretty. And so I'm completely squint with that. Never mind, I'll fix it later. You get the idea. It'll be fine. So that's that one. And let's make another. Hungry, 9:15. Not too bad. What about, I was going to do some watercolouring, so let me grab a watercolour card. I'll cut that to card front size. I'm going to pick out Daffodil Delight, polished pink, and someone said purpley purples for the last flower. So let me go gorgeous grape. Okay, so I'm okay to watch until midnight, so carry on. I didn't go to bed till that time last night, actually. I don't know. I've been having late nights. So, could do a card marathon. Right, water painter. I have a card that I made ages ago that was with the whale and the turtle set. I love that card. It's like one of my favourite cards, but I love the watercolour section. So I thought kind of case myself and do some watercolour panels and then put some flowers onto it. So we've got all these like lovely die cut pieces. This is Polish Pink. That's panel 1. Now we'll just make sure the brush is clean. And as long as they're not touching, then we're okay to go with the second panel whilst that's not yet dry. If the water touches, then they'll cross over. Janet, it's a watercolour paper. Yes, it is. Yeah, the fluid 100 paper. So is. And this is a very pink brush, hopefully going to get covered with yellow. So this is the Daffodil Delight. Just that bit made me question myself. A little bit pinky because I had some pink on the brush and I don't have clean water. So we'll have to be what it will be. And then purple. And I've gone Gorgeous Grape off the shelf because it's super vibrant. Oh, nearly dropped my card in the Gorgeous Grape. Nearly. So I've got sort of 3 panels of colour, and then we can put some white die cut pieces on, I think. Let's get them dry. I'm just cleaning the brush off. Just to make sure that that's not going to drop anything, and then I'll give it a heat. Now when you get all these darker marks on the watercolouring when it dries, Chris said I'd have mud by now. They're nice and vibrant. Okay, so got all those beautiful colours on there. Oh, when does our summertime end? Is it the end of this month? I feel like it's the end of September. I would need to look it up myself. I never remember. I should know. I should know by now, but I don't. Someone will jump on, I'm sure. Right, let's just splash in some water with a clean brush. I have to say, I picked out a clean one, and I'm going to just pick that up. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, it's October, 30th of October. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Chris. And Karen, thank you. So yeah, that'll be, I think your clocks change before ours, don't they, in the States? They're not at the same time. There's always a bit of a changeover. Oh, we before you. Ah, okay. You don't change till November. Okay, yeah. There you go. Right, so we've got that done, and then we can bring in some of these beautiful flowers. But I was wondering whether we could stamp. I was thinking this one in like a solid colour, but now I'm thinking we could maybe just go like sprigs and flowers. I'm wondering, and maybe just put some colours on these. I've got some gold as well. And white, I don't know, maybe the white, and then just blend them. Oh, look. Oh, no, that's a gold sprig. Annoying. Right. Let me... it is 9:30 here, Nancy. Missed you. Jen says, I missed you for the squirrel card. I know. We have Card and a Cuppa every Friday. So if you have not heard me talk about this, I have a Card and a Cuppa membership. And so Friday is my favourite day of the week because I get to hang out with loads of fabulous ladies on a Friday. And we make a card every Friday morning. And it's not just the UK, it's all over the world. So it is lots of fun. And we made a squirrel card on Friday, which was fun. And it was a squirrel card and a fun fold. So it was fun. Right, let me grab some more watercolour cardstock and the more flowers for the sprigs, and I want that one and that one. Right, so I'll just wind these through. I'm not going to bring the cut and emboss machine back over because I have to lift it. So. We missed you, Sarah. You are a fabulous lady, Hazel. Right, let's do sprigs and flowers and that one. Okay, I'm getting there. Sorry, it's taking me ages. Apologies. I'm wondering whether to keep these white. They're kind of nice white, but I'm wondering if I wonder if I just maybe blend some colours on to give it like a soft. What do you think? Right, let's blend some colours on. just to give them like a touch of the colours in each of the panels. I could give them flowers in each of the colours, and then maybe where have I put my ink pads? Out the way. I don't want them to completely blend into the colours, but I think as long as I don't give it all the colour of that panel, maybe keep the white and then do the pink. What do you reckon? Could chuck some gold in, or maybe some silver, just for extra foliage. I'll have a think about that. Could do some of the other flowers actually, not just these die cut pieces. That might work quite well because I have got some stamped that we could watercolor, so that would work well. I got as far as thinking 3 panels, and I hadn't really thought much beyond that. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to jump in and save me. But I think I'm getting there. Right, let's do that on there, that on there, that on there. Let's do, it needs something to sit behind those flowers. Brush, water brush, and gorgeous grape. Right, we've got and let's add some water. It's like magic when this goes in. I'd pre-embossed this, which was unusually organised for me for a Sunday live. I don't know what came over me. There. Oh, I could do 2 of each. That would work. All right, let's do the purple on here. I do. Look at that. This is 3 on each doodah. Just never say, do you have any ideas? Should be like, do this, do that, maybe add that. Will be when you finish that card, make this one. Love it. Right, let's add. Love all the suggestions. Right, let's do polished pink. Let's add the water in. So this is watercolor paper as well. Whoa, that was a lot of ink. It was strong. I like that pulled look of ink coming to the edge there. Nice. And let's do this one. I need more water. Let's do this one. And put the dark in the middle there, just where it's then where the ink will pull. I'm being pretty quick with that and not fussy about each of the leaves, but it'll kind of do its own thing when it dries anyway. Right, let's bring in the yellow. And this one. So pretty. Right, do we want some? I don't know whether to do a little bit of soft green, maybe some green. Do we think? What about a little touch of the grey apple? Not on all of the leaves, but some of the ones that are just connecting there to the flower, and that one. And that one has got some there. And then I'll do the same on this one. I'm not sure how easy it is for you to see the lines on this. I imagine it's just like looks like a blank piece of white paper and then they're just kind of appearing, but it's not that easy to see in person actually, but sort of under a certain light and your head tilted to one side, it's not too bad, but okay. So I'll give that a dry and then we'll cut those out. It's like magic. Right, Cardinal Cuppa is 10:30 in the morning, so that makes it evening for you in Australia, and I sometimes do within the groups. It's Cardinal Cuppa, but there are some Cardinal cocktails as well, and they are at the opposite time of my day, so they're in the evening for me, which then makes that morning for you. Yeah. You are, I'm not sure what time you are now. I'd need to figure that out for you. Oh, you're 6:30 in the morning, aren't you? So what I would say is with the Cardinal Cuppa as well, lots of people, it's lovely to come on the Zoom. It's fabulous. You can always catch it on replay on the Facebook group as well. So all the live sessions stay in the group as well, so you can watch them at any point. So even if you can't make it one particular week or something like that, then or any of the weeks, then actually you can still catch it on the replay. And it's just so lovely because everyone shares all of their ideas as well. So although there's a live session with me, everyone crafts along. You don't have to, but lots of people do. Everyone sort of shares their cards in the group as well, so you get loads of inspiration, and not just with current product as well. So right, let me cut these out. Oh, Janet says learnt so much. Oh, that's so good to hear. I think, yeah, I try and do lots of, you know, tips and tricks and different styles of cards and different techniques and things. And if people have got questions, then I'm there to answer questions as well. So, yeah, it is a lovely group. So it's monthly subscription, or you can pay in 6-month blocks. But all the details are over on my website. Right, let me chop these out a little bit more. So the dies have done most of the work, and then thanks, Diane. The dies have done most of the work, and then we can, of course, there's going to be a little bit of fussy cutting, isn't there? It's me. You know it was going to happen. Right. But the dies have done lots of the work for you. So this is then really easy to chip chop out. Snip, snip, snip. And we have got our flowers. Lots of the edges are already cut for us. Look at that. How quick. And this one, and this one. And to tell you what, I keep seeing gorgeous things made with the apple blossom bundle. I haven't bought it, but I'm so tempted, because the dies in that, the flowers in that are stunning. But I went for this one because I already had the stamp set, so that is why I made that choice. But there's some good bundles there. Okay, so these leaves look too good to snip and throw away. I may use them. Karen says I'm tempted by that too. I know, it's so pretty. Okay, green. Let's get some green. And why do I not have a blending brush with green on it? How odd. I'm sure I must have blended with green before now. How could I not have blended with green? Is that possible? Yeah, I'm so tempted by apple harvest. Your decision might affect mine. Yeah, I will let you know if resistance proves futile. If it goes in my basket, I will let you all know. I'm so tempted. Okay. This was slightly more complicated than I had anticipated. I thought this was going to be really quick, just throw some dies on. Whoops. Let's do... am I going to need these leaves? Look, these could be watercolored too. How pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. These are so quick to colour. There. Oh, that's purple. Get off. Let's see. Do we want that as well? I think we do, because it just bulks up some of this, like makes it a bit more solid. Not bulks it up, but do you know what I mean? Like it's gonna, that can kind of sit on top, and then maybe this could layer. I don't know if I need to. Maybe we don't, kind of tuck in behind. Maybe just the one on that one. We'll see. We'll see as we go across. That one can sit there. I think it's coming together. Might need to snip this leaves into two. Let's do, and then let's snip this in half. We'll have that one over here. Look at that. Gorgeous. They're pretty flowers. I just feel like those solid ones just give it something on that base. Thanks, Melissa. So it's coming together beautifully. Bless you. Bless your heart. Right, let's put that a little central. I can snip that apart to make it look a little bit different, so they don't look all uniform. We don't want it to look all exactly the same. So we'll pull that apart and do something to froof that about. And then let's cut that leaf off. A little. Then it doesn't look quite the same as the other one. But if we stick that on there, maybe. No, I've coloured that, but that just makes it look different. Otherwise you've got two the same and then one different. So just by turning that around a little bit and then having the leaves coming in a different direction just means we've got those. I'll move that purple one. So we've got 1, 2, 3 kind of going across. Maybe that dye, I don't want to leave it not wanted. I can tuck in there. Maybe this one. What do we reckon? Maybe this one could go in as well. It is a bigger flower. I'm not too sure. Don't want it to be too many purple flowers. Flatten that out. I've just kind of hidden that a little bit. I'm happy with that, I think. I could have those leaves coming in there. I don't mind that I've covered some of those. Sometimes you don't need to see them all. You don't know till you put it together, do you? How much you want to use or not use. So pretty happy with that. I think it just needs a sentiment or something on there. Just the small matter of gluing it down, but you know, details and all that. What have we got that we can put on here that is a nice sentiment? One like a nice long thin one. Nice. I wonder if that would fit. I am drawn to this one. I think I've used that one before, but what other sentiments have we got? I'm just have it. Oh, what about the send? Is there anything in that sending set that's got, you know, the one the sending with the large sending and the that's not a long. We got. I don't want to put the big sending on it. Card to say hello, or do I just go birthday wishes and just do like birthday wishes, love and big hugs, or birthday wishes? I think I'm going to go birthday wishes, and we will do slightly predictable, but I am going to go white on dark cardstock, and what if we do? I'm going to use black. Totally predictable, but I do think it will look super. So let's do, if we're stamping, let's stamp a few. I'm going to go to the effort of doing it. Let's stamp a few out. And we'll go white powder, which I've hidden somewhere because it's not on my shelf. I had thought Gorgeous Grape clear actually, but I wondered if it would maybe look a bit off balance because I've gone with the purple rather than the pink. I'll do the black, but maybe I might swap it out later. Ooh, throwing that around. Sorry if that clattered in your ears. Yeah, I wonder. I might do both. Let me see. Those. Hey Annette, showing up late. Better late than never. That is totally fine. Never a problem. All right. Birthday wish. I'm thinking that maybe. Big, is it big enough? Need to be bigger. I don't think it does actually. What do you reckon? Up there? Top left, bottom right. What do you reckon? Top left or bottom right? Left or right? Which looks better? I think I'm happy with either actually. Zaina says top, Kathleen says top. Sue, you've been outvoted at the moment. Anyone else with Sue? Sue says bottom right, Melissa says bottom. It's going to be a 50-50 split, isn't it? What about both? We could do birthday and then wishes. We could split it. Decisions. I think again it stands out against the yellow, but Laura says both. I've got to glue it all down yet. I think I might go top left and split it. Bottom left. Behave, Chris. There's always one. I think, yeah, it maybe gets lost a bit in the purple, doesn't it? I do like a bottom right placement, but I think the darkness of that Gorgeous Grape. Right, I'm going to keep these in my little drawer on my desk. So I'll put them and I just keep them to one side and then I've got them for next time. Let's glue all of these down and not take too long about it. Or not. How are we going to stick these down? So mostly a little dot of multi-purpose glue is the way I'm going to go. And I'm just going to do a section at a time. And if you were kind of thinking, oh, I've got my placement exactly as I want it, you can always take a photo. I've now pulled that apart and can't remember exactly why I should have taken a photo. But you could take a photo to make sure you've got the placement when you pull it apart. And you can refer back to it. Glue dots are always handy for sticking these little bits down, and then also sort of dimensionals will work well too. So let's go on top of there and then just pop that back in there. And then we've got this leaf. Glue dot. Glue dots are definitely your friend with these kind of little die pieces. I always have a good supply of glue dots. I think they are so handy. Right, let's glue this one. And put that one in place because I know that that's going there. And amazing how different the colour is, isn't it? With the dark purple to the yellow. And then the really bright, vibrant colours all together to the blush, sort of soft pinks and golds. I think that often if you take a stamp set away from, because Stampin' Up do it really well, that they have these suites with the paper. But if you take it outside of that suite, the designer paper that is intended, often you get a completely different and unexpected look from a suite or a stamp set that you maybe hadn't originally been drawn to, because maybe the colours weren't your kind of palette or not something that was catching your eye. Yeah, colour has such a different, really make you look again at certain stamp sets. How did I have that way around? Right, dimensionals. As I say, a combo. I think I don't really have a go-to glue. I have a go-to trio. Dimensionals, glue dots, and multi-purpose glue. I have the three of them permanently on my desk. I use tear and tape when needed for holding stuff down, and I use my Seal Plus for doing something like big layers or just wanting extra adhesive. So let's put that on. Right out of glue dots. Piece. And that says love, love, love. Oh, thank you. You can come in late and then just shower me with lovely comments. It's fine. You're allowed. Oh, bless you. Right, this one's got just moved. I wouldn't say destroyed, but it's definitely got moved. So let me pop that on. So that one's going to go there. Dimensional. And then this one I layered on the top. It's not an exact fit. This outline is not, I don't think it's intended to sit exactly over these flowers, but it is a good fit. Size wise, it fits nicely. There. And I'm going to that on some little dimensionals. Or these are handy too, which are the adhesive, not strips, but the foam, like the pages, the whole page of dimensional. Birthday wishes. Getting there. So you can add this bundle and get 10% off, or if you've got the stamp set already, you can buy the dies on their own. Only in September. So this is a promotion for September. The dies are not in the catalogue. They are standalone as this Perfect Partners promotion. Right, let's put this onto a base. I'm thinking just a white. I don't want to necessarily pull in one of the colours. Yeah, the adhesive sheets. I love those. Right, let's score this one, and then if you've joined partway through, I'll show you the card we started off with, which was a complete different colour contrast to this one. And I'll show you side by side. So this is my Seal Plus. This is one I might use, my Seal Plus, which is to get the whole background down. And that is putting that watercolour cardstock where it might have bowed a little bit with the water that we've put on it. That's pulled in. Happy with that one. So need a few let's put a few sparkles in just to keep to the same ones. I'm going to use just some silver ones. Oh, I don't know if they go. Not so off they come. Maybe need either something less shiny, like less shiny, or a bit softer. What about a pearl, maybe? Pearl, iridescent pearl. Just, that's better. There. That silver was just a bit too metallic, a bit too shiny on there. There we go. That is the second card, and this is the first card. So complete contrast. I'll bring this one in. And there you go. That is the two cards. Do you have a preference? Jen saying gems, twine. What else are you adding on there? I say first or second card, which is your one that you like the best? There you go. They are quite different. He says love number one. There you go. So thank you so much for joining me. It's been lovely having a play with that. I've missed doing my lives. Maggie says first one. Yeah, it's nice and soft, isn't it? Soft with the blush and the gold. That was a good choice, Kathleen. And then this is just really fun. Very, very bright, vibrant colours. So, yeah. There you go. If you would like to be on my mailing list to find out about my classes and all the things that I'm up to outside of my Sunday lives, then there is a sign up on my website, so coastalcrafter.com. And if you go to my website, there is also a classes and events list as well. And all the things that I've been talking about on the live tonight are there for you with more details. So you can go and have a look at that. Thank you, Holly. Always fun watching you create. Wendy liked the second one. Thanks, Kathleen. Lovely. Thank you all for joining me. Lots of fun. I will see you next Sunday. Definitely. We're back to normal, back to school on Tuesday for my little one, or not so little. He's huge. He's a teenager in the house now. Can't get away from calling my little one. He'll kill me. Have a fab week, everyone, whatever you are up to. Take care, and I will see some of you next week. Take care. Bye, everyone.